What up, YouTube? Tatted Alpha. Today we're going to be talking about Instagram stories. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that I do to try and spice up my Instagram stories. Spice them up. I feel like you almost have to do that now, right? That's like the standard anytime you say spice or salt. Um, but I'm going to show you some things that I do to my Instagram stories to make them a little bit more unique and a little bit more appealing to the eye. Maybe draw some more people to my page and so on and so forth. So let's get into it, roll the intro, and I'll show you up on the screen. Alright, so that's going to pop up on your screen. And I'm going to just show you a few different things that I do, a couple of different ways. I'm not going to do too many. If you guys like this video, I may make another one. But let's just say I took this photo of myself the other day. So first, you're going to go down here and hit this button. It works best if you do it this way. Resize that. Let's make it a little bit bigger. We're floating, right? And then what I like to do is I'm going to go over here into my text. And you obviously you see you have all these different options to choose from. I like the one on the end. And I'll just hit the zero. Or the O. You say zero too, don't lie. And I'm just going to resize it. I want to keep it straight. Put it, I like it right there. Let's make another one. Let's make another one down at the bottom, I guess. For the shoes. I'm going to turn this one sideways. Not going to make this one too big because I want the space. Alright, so I don't know what you call this. The little squiggly line, the snake, whatever you want to call it, click that. And then the one with the stars right up, like I think those are stars. 6 stars right above it, 5, 6 stars right above it, next to the eraser. Then you're going to take your hand, finger, thumb, whatever you choose, and hold it down on the screen. Screen's white, but you're like, you just lost a picture. Hold on. Hit the eraser. Start down here at the bottom so you can see. And I'm just going to erase inside. Now this is why you put those letters there. Just going to erase inside that O, not a zero. Now I will say be patient, especially if you choose this letter. Because if you get down here at the bottom and you get too close, it'll peek through. But don't worry, there's an undo button for that. Alright, so you did that letter, and then you're getting up here to the top because those buttons are up there. You want to try and do a continuous motion because then they're going to disappear. Because if you do it stroke or you try to do it just up top, you're going to hit one of those and it's going to change your option of what you're doing. Now this is a little time consuming, but it's worth it. It looks better. Alright, so I got that done, right? So now I'm done. I'm going to go back into my text. I'm going to add a period. That one's circle. That one's a square. Just going to find which one works. I just like to use the period preference. I'm going to make that color. So I use the eyedrop a lot. The color dropper for this a lot. So I want to match it up to my shirt, which is black, but just say you had something in particular that you were wearing or a special color. And then I'm going to resize that. And then I'm going to hit the square smiley face with the page turning in the bottom corner. Add picture. Literally going to add the same picture we just used. Fit that on there. Size it up, make it whatever position you want. Now that's just the option that I'm choosing. I'm going to go back into my text. We're going to go with that one. Type out whatever inspirational quote you want. Go back to my color. I'm going to go to my teardrop. Be posted up, laying there, doing it like this. Sometimes you just got to really get in there, you know? You want it to be precise. You want it to look good. All right, and then I'm going to resize that. Put it over here to the side. Another thing I'm gonna do, just to spice that up a little bit, I'm gonna go to the special characters. I want the line. There we go. And boom. That's one thing that you could do. And if you wanted to get even more particular, you can color these as well. And then that's your post. That's one way that I do it. That's one I would post that. Now the second way, I'm gonna select this picture. These are all from the same day if you can't tell. I'm gonna move it over to the side like that. Now we're gonna go over here to this same squiggly line, the snake, and instead of doing the one with the stars, I'm gonna do the marker. And you can still see the photo in the background. So I'm gonna leave it like that, go into my text. I believe it's this one. And then I wanna change that color. Let's go black. I need to change the text on that because it's slanted and I don't need it slanted. There we go. And I'm going to drag it about center. Now I'm going to go back into my text and I'm going to add, I want to choose a big text for this. And I want to change the color to, let's do white. Happy with that. I'm going to go back into my text. We're going to add a line like we did earlier, but you just got to find the one that's going to work for what you're trying to do. And we'll go with that. All right, I'm gonna go back in here. I want this slant text. Messed up, capital. Add a little dash in there. Type it again. Then I'm just going to turn it. I want it to be a little smaller. Centered on the page. And there you go. That's option 2. It's another way you can do it, kind of spice it up. All right. And just because I'm nice, I'm going to show you guys one more, because Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know why I'm showing you this one because I'm team single, but I'm not team single. I'm single. We're not going to talk about it, okay? And I'm just going to show you. All right. So I'm going to use this photo because boom, look at those tattoos. Back to the squiggly, the marker, pow. All right, we're gonna go to our text. I'm gonna go ahead and change the color to black because I know that's the color I want. And then I'm gonna add this guy. Now you can make this as big or small as you want. You can do it at an angle. You can do it going straight down. I'm gonna do it at an angle just for aesthetic purposes. I actually want to change that. I don't like that it's rounded. Need you down here, bud. Way too big. There we go. I'm going to go into my text, change the color to white. Period, but I want it to be square. There we go. That's the right one. Just tap it a handful of times. That's probably plenty. Get it where you want. Do it one more time. Tap, 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 tap. Plenty. Get the angle I want. Move it down. Good enough. All right, so I'm gonna go to the square page turn with the smiley face. Add a picture. Let's add this one. Turn it. Get it at the right angle. Size it just in between those. Add it on up there. Gonna add another one. Happy Valentine's Day because I love you. Blah, blah, blah. Put that there. Put that there. And boom. Done. That's it. So gave you a little 3 tips to spice up your Instagram stories, to make them go from about here to about here. All right. And I gave you the Valentine's Day tip bonus. So if you guys like this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out. So do those likes. Drop some comments down below if you guys like that. I'll actually do some more because I have a ton of other ones that I can show you as well, doing it a few different ways, or actually a handful of different ways. But drop those comments, leave those likes, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So let's get into it. Roll the intro, and I'll redo this intro like 7 more times. I know when you're scrolling through, if you're like me, you're scrolling through and they all just look kind of meh. But you like drop a little bit of spice on them. I feel like that's almost second nature now. Anytime you say spice or salt, you do this. It didn't used to be like that. Different things that I do to try and make my stories a little bit I don't know.